Alright, so we got the Labor Day ad here for Lowe's. I just picked out a couple tools, brands, but there's 175 products. So to keep this video from being an hour long, we're just going to kind of run through some of these. I'm not going to talk about every one of them unless I see something that is worth talking about. We'll hit some of the high points. Obviously, we're not going to talk about the XR saw, circular saw, not even really worth mentioning, not for $179. So again, we'll just sort of step through this a little bit. So first up, we got the two tool combo, the oldie goldie brushed drill, and then the 885. There's talked. I looked at this a few minutes ago, and just kind of don't want, when you can get a comparable Milwaukee with a better drill, in my opinion, you get two 2 amp hour batteries and then a free two as well for the same price. And here we got $99 for the Cobalt blower, the 24 volt blower, the 100 miles an hour. Not a bad deal here. Looks like you are getting a 4, so not bad there. Now they're really coming down on these regular Cobalt 24 volt tools, and hopefully we'll start seeing the XTR stuff sort of come down in price as well. But this is kind of rare. They used to be kind of like Harbor Freight, where it was kind of rare to see a battery and charger and bag kit. A lot of times they sold these bare tool. And this is also back when the batteries were a little bit cheaper than they are now. I think the 2 amp hour battery used to be about 25 bucks. So they've kind of gone up in price a little bit since then. You're not going to talk much about this. 179. Not a terrible price, but we're not going to go into it too much. 119.45. We can do better than that. You got the 5,000 lumen rechargeable work light. It doesn't look. Looks like this is. I don't think there's any batteries that go in. I think you just plug it up and charge it up. $99 for the hedge trimmer. Let's see, $219 for the 1/2 inch high torque. Is this the high torque? I can't remember if this one was the high torque or not. Yep, this is the high torque. Now remember, you can online, or at least recently, the last time I looked, you can get the Milwaukee high torque impact wrench for 250 bucks, and you get a free 5 with that. Now here we got now this is kind of a unique and something different than they usually throw in, with the usual hammer drill or drill and impact. You got 3 brushless, the XR version, which I didn't know if they still made anymore. The brushless sander and the brushless jig. It's not a terrible price for all 3 of these. $100 is a little high for the sander, but it's a little low for the jig, and probably about average for the XR. And you get a 4, and I don't know if you get any other batteries or not. But anyway, it'd be nice if they included a 2 with this also. Now here, for $600, they're giving you 2 1.3s. I don't think so. You are getting the brushless XR oscillating tool, multi-tool. Still kind of a hard pill to swallow. Why they expect you to use a 1.3 on a circular saw or a recip or an angle grinder is beyond me. And even this little dust buster vacuum, I don't see how that would even last longer than 2 minutes. So we got the DeWalt Extreme set here. You get 2 batteries, a charger, and a bag. Now, there's a couple things wrong with this. Number one, right now you can get the 24 volt Cobalt tools, and you might say, hey, well, what about being in the same battery platform and whatever else? That's all nice and well, but there's not a whole lot of tools in the 12 volt platform right now, and they've been out for over a year. Maybe coming up on, well, they've been out long enough, and I don't hear of any other plans for them to come out with any more 12 volt tools. So it's kind of weird. You can get the Cobalt tools and they have an actual lineup with and be better off. You're getting a better, a stronger drill, a stronger impact. You're also getting 2 batteries. You're getting 2 chargers, and you're also getting 2 bags. So some of this extreme stuff just doesn't make a lot of sense when you kind of look at some of these 18, 20, and 24 volt tools. And as you'll see, some 36 volt, possibly 36 volt tools. Not a bad, 99 bucks is not bad for this 364 piece set. Maybe you got a child that's older. Maybe he's coming of age a little bit. Maybe he's a preteen, 13, 14, what have you. This is something that you get some of your kids. They can leave your stuff alone. They can have pretty much all they need to kind of solve issues on their own without taking your stuff. It's not going to be the highest quality stuff here, but they'll be good enough for them, something for them to sort of start out on. $139 for the 12 volt one-handed recip. I guess this is okay. I haven't really used it. Don't know anybody who has it, so I can't comment on the performance of it, but it's 140 bucks if you're interested. Now this is the mid-torque impact wrench. $199. Not a stellar deal on this when the high torque is not that much more, and it's bare tool also. Let's see, we got this is not the best, the top of the line hammer drill. I think the 996 is the top of the line, but you do have the 887, and you get a 4 and a 2. This makes more sense than some of the others. Right now, if you use the loophole, you can get the if you go to Home Depot, you can add the Gen 3 hammer drill, the Gen 3 impact kit to your cart. You can add the 5 amp hour battery separately to the cart, and then you can return the 5 and end up paying about the same price as you can for the black and yellow if you're interested. Let's see, we got the 12 volt drill for 99 bucks. Again, if you just really want to get into the 12 volt DeWalt line for some odd reason, you're better off doing it this way, buying the drill separately, buying the impact driver separately. That way you get 4 batteries, 2 chargers, and 2 bags. I talked about this a couple days ago. 218 piece mechanic set comes in that red toolbox like this one, and it's pretty good value for this time of year. I don't know if we're gonna. Hopefully, we'll see him go back down to 99 bucks, but I don't know if we're gonna see it back in that VersaStack box for 99 bucks. We will see. See, we got the brushless set here, $349. They're pretty much charging you 100 bucks for this and throwing in the light for free. You're still getting a 4 and you're still getting a 2 if you're interested. Now we got the 36 volt 10-inch dual bevel sliding compound miter saw. It is dual power. When you can plug it in, or you can use the 36 volt multi-volt battery. I think it's really interesting, and it's a shame that these aren't as popular as they should be. It's pretty much the DeWalt FlexVolt, but instead of 60 volts, it's 36 volts. And you can use it with their 18 volt tools as well. I don't know if they have any 36 volt drills or any power tools or hand tools anyway, but the sliding miter saw is 36 volts. Again, the 12 volt impact driver, we talked about that. $269 for the high torque. I think it's 1200 foot-pound of breakaway nut busting torque. It's $269. Again, you can get the Milwaukee high torque for $250 with a free 5. You just gotta think about it. This does come with I think a 4. They're the biggest battery they have, and that's one of the problems with Cobalt right now, is their biggest battery is a 4. Something to consider. Anyway, it does have a little rubber boot up here. I don't know if it's removable, which kind of makes me wonder if it does get beat up and nicked up where it starts falling apart. Can you replace it? 18 gauge brad nailer from Metabo HPT. Obviously looks identical to the Hitachi brad nailer that they had out before they just changed the name of it. $2.99 for the non-sliding compound dual bevel miter saw. See the 12-volt impact wrench. You know, this is good. This is I think it's 200 foot-pound of nut busting torque. So this is going to be good for, you know, some passenger cars and small trucks. Obviously not a 3/4 ton probably. I probably might struggle with those. But most of your other vehicles are going to be torqued down to below 200 foot-pound on the lug nuts. Let's see. Got a 16-pack recip blades. 19 bucks. $20. It's just basic blades. There's no carbide, nothing weird about it. Some nailers. Alright, so we got a 4 amp hour compact. These Bosch batteries are compact now. 129 battery and charger. Alright, so we got the Craftsman 20-volt brushless impact wrench. This is definitely going to be the low torque version for sure. 149 for the circular saw, the XTR. I think this is 99 bucks for the gunmetal chrome. We got this set. This is a little bit smaller of a set, but at least they're giving you a 4 and a 2. With this, you're still getting the brushed recip, which this is a beast of a recip, by the way. It's not a slouch. Getting the brushed recip, the brushed drill, the brushed impact driver, the brushed circular saw, but the XR oscillating tool is brushless. And we got this brushless combo here. You know, it's okay. Nothing spectacular. But like I said, it is brushless. And you do get two 2 amp hour batteries. And then we got this 2 tool combo kit for $289. It's not bad, because, like, you know, if we just looked at some of these on their own, they're kind of pricey. And you're getting a high ultimate output 4 and a 2 charger, light, hammer drill, impact driver. Now this is a good deal here too, and I think they also have the impact driver for 79 bucks with a battery and a charger. Again, when you look at some of these Extreme, the DeWalt Extreme, you know, 99 bucks. You do get 2 batteries with that, but here you get $79 and you get a professional level or a more pro level tool. Bosch 12 volt, I don't know what they're even doing, but they do have that 12 volt installation driver. We saw it the other day or yesterday at Lowe's. Paddle switch angle grinder with a 4 or 2 4s, or is that 2 6s? 2 6s. That's not a terrible deal. Brushless angle grinder. You get 2 6s, battery, 2 6s, a bag and a charger. It's not a bad price at $279. $369 for a bunch of brush stuff. No thanks. And it's still only giving you 2 1.3s. This is a sequential charger, not simultaneous charging, but I think you can plug in 2 of their regular chargers here, and you can charge 3 at the same time, which is nice. I think those have continuous power, but there's no 3-prong, it's just 2-prong plug receptacle. And here's a 2 tool with the multi-volt, 36-volt, 18-volt battery, a 2 bag and charger. You get I'm not sure if this is a hammer drill, but you get a drill and an impact driver. The extended run, not the high output, ultimate output but the standard 4 amp hour battery for 60 bucks. Here's the impact driver, $79. The XTR for $149, bare tool. So you got the pin nailer, 89 bucks. $19 for the 21 pack of twist drill bits. Now we got the Bosch Bulldog 1-inch rotary hammer SDS Plus with a battery and charger. Now this is their new 8 amp hour core battery. Don't know how big it is, but I would suspect it's probably about the same size, or maybe even a little bit shorter than the Milwaukee 5 amp hour battery. We got the brushless drill, the XTR. Now this is not the hammer drill, and it's $169. So it's not bad of a price for the hammer drill and the impact driver and the flashlight for what, $269? I think it was $269. We got 2 3s for 79 bucks. No, haven't ever tried the Bosch bits. So we're just gonna kind of go through this kind of quick. Now this is also another brushless tool that Craftsman makes, but I think they only make 4 or 5. And here's 3 of the 4 in the same picture. Because if you include the impact wrench, $149 does include a battery and charger. Not bad deal there. It's 4 amp hour battery it comes with. Now this is a new battery here from Craftsman. It's 9 amp hour, high energy. You know, it used to be for the longest time you either got a 2 or a 4, and it was same was true for Porter cable, except if you were unlucky enough you got a couple 1.3s with your tools if you got them long enough ago. I was one of the ones that got them long enough ago. Bare Tool Extreme 14 pack of titanium bits. Not bad on that. There's a 4 amp hour battery for 99 bucks. You know, it's on sale, but not the best price. Here we got some Bosch recip saw blades. You got wood with nails, heavy metal, wooden nails, and a demolition wooden nail. Extreme for 69 bucks. See, this is the. How already see this? They might have messed up on their thingamabob, on their page design. And here's the hammer drill version of the Extreme in the Extreme line for 74 bucks. 3/8 inch chuck. Now here's the Metabo HPT impact driver. You know, like I said, I think the black one's is probably a better deal. I don't think this comes with a battery or charger, but the other one obviously does for 74 bucks. The household set here for 57 piece. While I'm looking at the price on that. Again, not the top of the line hammer drill, but it's a hammer drill nonetheless, and it's brushless. $109, and it looks like you get a 3, so that's not terrible. Again, why would you not pick this for $109 and pick the $99 12 volt tool? I guess maybe because you got the extra battery, but again, you do get a 3 here, so something to think about. I like these drill bits here. You got the kind of the pilot point on them. Especially if you're drilling in, you know, some metals, it keeps the bit from walking around on you too much. See, $159 for the multi-volt, the 2 charger and bag. It's not bad there. See, here we got the $179 for the XTR impact driver. You get the high output 4, it looks like. $179, not terrible. Seems a little bit pricey to me for this piece, for this bit set here. All right, so a bit high, $289. You do get the freak, and you get a drill driver. Seems a bit high. And here we go. What is this? Let's see what comes in here. Again, it's like you get a brushless drill, not a hammer drill. Looks like you do get the 887. So you get the 777 and the 787. What? Not the 887, but it's still brushless nonetheless. But I think this is an older model, for sure. And it's just like the same with this drill. They're definitely both older. They do have newer versions of these out. This is not even the. I think this is the one even before the 996. Anyway, 200 bucks. Not terrible. I just wish they didn't come with these 1.3s. Seems like a slap in the face. It's like when they started rounding out the bottom of peanut butter containers to give you less peanut butter and to save them some more money, but you think you're still getting the same value. Where'd this come from? Pass on these gloves. 13 bucks. No thanks. 100 piece 1-inch steel shank. So you get some 1-inch bits. 100 piece cobalt. I mean, for 100 pieces at this point in time, they're worth just be able to kind of throw them away. If they get beat up, you just swap out to the next one. Here's a screwdriving bit set. Here it's like you're getting a lot of you're getting some of these star bits, but they're the security type. These are a lot of specialty bits here. Oh yeah. So a lot of times if you're doing like a bathroom partitions or some other stuff that uses some of these weird security bits, like I know this one here is definitely a rare bit. I can't remember what it's called, but I've had to take apart some bathroom partitions with these. They had the bolts, the barrel bolts in here were like this, and it was not fun trying to find that either. Anyway, the screwdriver, 70 bucks. See the black and gold, 20 pack for 20 bucks. Not terrible, not the greatest. Now it'd be interesting to try out some of these XTR Cobalt bits. I don't know how much better they are than the originals, but it'd be worth taking a look at. They're relatively new. They only got 3 reviews. These must be relatively new also, and these just must be either terrible or just brand new. But they do come in the tough case, which I like. Let's see, keep going. Again, it says it's brushless. They're only giving you the 1.3s. I don't know. I just think that Home Depot's got some better deals on some of their Milwaukee stuff and you get a better value, I think, than with these. But I do like the bag. They do change and improve the bag. Now, monster set here again. At least in this one, they're giving you, looks like 2 2s, I will say. $5.29. I think this is probably a better price than we saw than with the one that came with the 3s or the 1.3s. Here's the wood boring self feed bit set. Oh, I like this case for these bits here. Now we got some shorty ratcheting wrenches here. Plastic toolbox. Here's the Big Daddy 5-tool combo kit for 400 bucks. Again, I guess it looks like with Cobalt, definitely the more you buy, the more you save. For 400 bucks to get not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 brushless tools, high performance XTR. This nice rolling case here, and a flashlight, high output 4, and the standard 2, and charger. It's not a bad price in my opinion. It's not a sale price, but if you look at all of what you're getting, it's really not that bad. It makes me kind of wonder if they're going to come out with some more Cobalt boxes that you can kind of stack on here. And maybe they already have them, I just don't know about them. And at this price, you can buy some 2s and they cost you $30 a piece. Or you can buy a regular extended run 4 and it's going to cost you 60 bucks. Again, not a terrible price, and those are everyday prices on those batteries. It's not just random sale price batteries, or sale prices on the batteries. Have not tried any of these DeWalt masonry bits before, and it looks like they might even be new because there's no reviews at all. They look like those concrete bits that come in these anchors, these anchor kits. You use them like for 2 or 3 holes, and you gotta throw them away. So the jury's out on these. And here we got the brushed impact wrench. Looks like maybe this might be 1/2 inch, maybe 3/8. But you get to like 2 4s, a battery, and a case, a hard case, for $200. This is not terrible by any stretch of the imagination, especially considering you get 8 amp hours of battery life or battery power. And let's look at this. Might be worth looking at to see what kind of torque specs we got on here. Get the hog ring or the friction ring. Let's see, 150 foot-pound. Well, you know, it's not very powerful. I'll give it that. I'll definitely give you that. And it is a 1/2 inch. So for being a 1/2 inch, it doesn't really have the sort of power behind it I was hoping. Maybe it would have at least 200. Then that might be definitely worth taking a look at. Scroll it back down. Now for some reason it's not going back into place. Alright, so that pretty much is it. But I want to go back to this third page because I think it jumped on us for some reason. We did a household set. Maybe it didn't. We got the hammer drill for $199. So it's like if you can get, you get a battery, and I don't know, it's probably the 2, but it might be the 4, especially with it being a hammer drill. This recip here is a beast. I saw it the other day, yesterday at Lowe's. A nice cobalt folding knife here. It's not bad, price for $10. We got the angle grinder. Again, it's brushed. Probably should come out with a brushless one of these. And they've got a 4 on here, but as you saw, they've got the 9 out now, so you can strap that bad boy on there and do some grinding all day. Again, we'll have to take a look at the XTR cobalt bits versus the non-XTR cobalt bits. Yeah, we didn't see this stuff a second ago. 16-foot Pro 11 tape measure. Don't know if I'm feeling that price on that. Again, have not used any of the Craftsman bit sets, but I don't know how well they would stand up. Now here we got a 4 here. This is the 21700 Cell Force for $99. If you want it, go nuts. Not too crazy about the price. But anyway, I didn't want to take too much time, but wanted to kind of go through and look at their Labor Day ad for the tools and the OPE. Matter of fact, let's take a look at this OPE because they didn't have some of the OPE in there. But anyway, so $99 for this, not a bad price. But this is probably the way to go. I really love the look of this trimmer. It's only got a 12-inch swath on it, but it's $129, and you're getting the blower, the trimmer, the battery, and a charger. And these batteries are not expensive. They're not expensive at all. You can get another 4 for $60, or you can get another 2 for $30. You strap the 2 on this bad boy, and it's super light. You do a little bit of trimming. You can adjust this handle all the way down, all the way up. You got this whole shaft right here to go up and down on. And you know, some of these bigger ones here, like this 80 volt, is massive. I mean, you're really going to be bottom heavy, and you're gonna have a problem like trying to hold this down because these batteries are big and heavy, and that I just think that this is unnecessary for a trimmer. It's too big. At this point, you're better off using a gasoline trimmer. Let's see. We got the 80 volt blower. Again, this is kind of getting on the big side, but because you don't necessarily need an 80 volt power source to get this much power out of a blower. I don't know the CFMs, but it's 140 miles an hour. So you got the Husqvarna 150 BT, $300. Greenworks pressure washer. Just want to kind of go through this real quick and see. I do not recommend this. Do not recommend that at all. I would not even. If somebody gave that to me, I wouldn't even take it. $99 the trimmer. Again, you can get this. You can buy them both separately, and you can have 2 batteries, 2 chargers for $200, or you can spend $130 and just get 1 battery and charger. And these batteries do charge pretty quickly on that charger. I will say that. This is a small pressure washer here. It's compact. For 1800 psi for $100 is not a bad price. As a matter of fact, I wish I would have gotten this one instead of that what's it called? Some sort of power something or other, but it's huge. It looks like this sort of, and it's just way too big. Why? I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Anyway, let's see, got some snow shovels, some utility shovels. Get ready for the upcoming snow up north. Not going to have to worry about snow where I live. And that's pretty much it for the OPE stuff. Yeah, I think that this Cobalt trimmer is the best looking trimmer. The head might not exact. The head is more resemblant of a gas trimmer than say the 80-volt one here. It definitely looks a lot better. Slim and compact, and it's really light. That's all I'll say about that. But anyway, all right, I don't want to take too much more time. If you see some of these deals, pause them while you're watching, and we'll see you.